Thanks for watching Sweet Tea TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to my subscriber, Shay Tavi AB. If I'm saying your name wrong, I do apologize, love. However, she is one of my supporting subscribers who stand by me. Thank you so much, love, for sending me the footage that you sent me. Now, what I don't know is, and you can drop it down in the comment section. I don't know if this was recent. It looks very recent because Mystikal looks the same as he does on the Vlad interview. I'm not sure if this happened this year, if this episode played out this year on Unsung, where Mystikal was talking about his sister Michelle Tyler. This furtherly adds on to my credibility as a YouTuber and an investigator. Let me stop, guys. I am a journalist, okay? I do my investigation, okay? Okay, so this furtherly adds on to my credibility. And another thing, guys, I must add, there is a YouTuber who actually used my footage in his video and his content, had my content on his channel, and he's gotten a lot of views. He's got a lot of subscribers, but he stole my material, okay? That's not right, to steal other people's content and don't credit them. However, I'm looking around and I'm seeing there are a lot of people who are doing mystical videos. After I start doing the videos, it really doesn't matter, but a lot of people are waking up to what the truth is and looking at this facts of this case and pointing out the weird, odd things about Michael Tyler. So my subscriber, Chevy or Shay, please tell me how to pronounce your name, child. Thank you once again for sending me that. And if you find anything else, let me know, because you dove deep, sweetie. You are going deeper down this rabbit hole. However, let us all go down this rabbit hole. Let's listen to what Michael Tyler has to say. And once again, guys, I don't know when this interview was done. Was this done after the Vlad interview? Was this done this year? Can you find that out for me, babe, and leave it in the comment section, or you can email me again. Feel free to email me anytime, Mrs. Shay. Okay, so I've made at least 10 mystical videos, guys, 10 altogether. If you guys are missing points of what I'm speaking about, please go back and look at those videos, and I will be making more mystical videos. All of the fake trolls claiming to be Mystical's cousins, please stay off of my channel. You guys will be blocked. No one cares how you feel, and for people leaving ignorant comments, asking me dumb questions, we want to get to the truth, love. Nobody's here to hurt anybody's feelings. If something is not right, we point it out, okay? If you can't deal with it, don't watch the channel. For those of you who are subscribed, and thank you to my new subscribers, guys, please check out those mystical videos. Please like my videos. Let's get the views up. Let's get these comments up. And let's keep moving forward. Now, let's listen to what Michael Tyler has to say. And they do show a picture, another picture of Michelle Tyler. Once again, guys, let's look at this 50-second clip and see what Michael Tyler has to say. Now, we already know the facts. We already know I broke everything down. Let's just go ahead and look at it, and then I'll critique it and come back after this. And I'll play the video maybe 10 to 20 times so we can listen and observe and keep listening and observe, because it's really quick, guys. And once again, to my subscriber, thank you for sending me this material, love. Very much appreciated. And thank you for believing in my channel. Let's continue, guys.
Everything changed.
My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, well, I gotta go home. So going to the door, the Doors open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had laid out. She was almost kind of flat, man. Now, she was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed.
According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted.
Now, if you guys were listening closely, Mystikal said that his girlfriend was there at the house, and this was on his birthday, guys. Now, he's placing himself in the house with what he just said. Please don't say I'm making anything up, because I'm not making anything up. Y'all just heard Michael Tyler say that his girlfriend woke up. So evidently, he was in the bed with her, and she woke up and said she gotta go home. She just woke up in a panic and just said, who does that? I gotta go home. On your man's birthday, girl? Why not give him some more cookies, ice cream, and cake and spend the night? Now, if you guys furtherly go on to listen to Mystikal say, and I'm going to post the video again, he said he went into his sister's room and she was laying on her stomach. Now, I'm finna hit y'all with a hot ass fact. Now, Mystikal just said this. She was laying on her stomach. That's not what he told Vlad TV. Mystikal stated, now I'm going to prove he's a big ass liar. If she was laying on her stomach and she was flat, this is what he said. How did you notice that she had on your Mystikal promotional t-shirt on if she was laying on her stomach? Now, guys, don't try to make it seem like I'm making this shit up. Y'all heard this man say it out of his own mouth, okay? And another thing is, for someone to be stabbed over 16 times, and y'all heard Michael Tyler say that she was bloody and she was bleeding out. Of course she was. She was stabbed in her jugular, in her neck. So how is it that you seen your Mystikal promotional t-shirt on the body? That was the first thing you noticed? If it's coming from the neck, it's going to go down and she's going to bleed all over. She's going to be drenched and you're not going to be able to tell what kind of shirt it is. That shirt is going to be bloodshot red, okay? Now, one thing about a person, if you're innocent and you're telling a story about what happened and you're truly, truly innocent, an innocent person's story never should change. If you had nothing to do with it, you wasn't there when it went down, you have no clue, your story will remain the same. You guys heard what he said. She was on her belly and there was something wrapped around her head. Now, for you guys who don't watch crime shows, which I do, I work a lot, I work in nursing, so I'm working 12-hour shifts. Normally, when somebody, a relative or somebody that's close to a victim kills them or murders them, they normally cover their face, and it's a shame move. You know, it's physiological, like it's psychological. I'm sorry, physiological, but it's something dealing with that person being ashamed, and they want to cover the victim's face. However, let's go forward. Let's get into the mind of Mystikal real quick and simple. For all you guys who are Mystikal fans, I'm sure you've heard of Murderer. He's made several songs about Murderer. If you did not hear them, please check them out on YouTube. Just put it in the search. Where he portrayed himself to be a hero brother that was going to take revenge for his sister's boyfriend murdering her and abusing her in the home. Mystikal, if you listen to the intro of Murderer, it's on my other video. Mystikal is walking into the home. Now, Mystikal must be watching my videos. Michael Tyler, please don't try to change this story. And let them tell me that this interview was done this year. That's how you guys know he's watching my videos. Mystikal said that he went to the front door and said that she left the door open. But if you guys listen to the intro, Mystikal is making it seem like, and when the other person posted on my video, that he had already dropped this female off and was returning home to find the door open. It clearly depicts that on the intro of Murderer. I think it was Murderer 3. It's on one of them. Then Mystikal tries to go around and say that he went to the back door as well. What possessed him to go to the back door? And he never stated if that back door was open. I didn't hear it. We're going to run the video again. And that's irrelevant. He's dancing around these questions or the statements that he's making. Clearly, guys, pay attention.
Everything changed.
My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, I gotta go home. So, going to the door was open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had bled out. She was almost kind of flat, man. She was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed.
According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted in court. Everything changed.
My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, I gotta go home. So, going to the door was open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had bled out. She was almost kind of flat, man. She was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed.
According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted in court. Everything changed.
My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, I gotta go home. So, going to the door was open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had bled out. She was almost kind of flat, man. She was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed.
According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted in court. Everything changed.
My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, I gotta go home. So, going to the door was open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had bled out. She was almost kind of flat, man. She was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed.
According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted in court. Everything changed. My girlfriend at the time woke up, she's like, I gotta go home. So, going to the door was open. I ain't think nothing of it. I said, they must be outside. So I go to the back door. The back door open too. I went in my sister's room, and then as my eyes focused, I could see a figure laying on the bed. She had bled out. She was almost kind of flat, man. She was on her stomach. She had a sheet wrapped around her head. When I realized that I was looking at my sister on the bed dead, yeah, she was killed. According to police, Michelle was stabbed 16 times in the neck and strangled with a phone cord. She was 29 years old. Police arrested Michelle's live-in boyfriend, Damien Neville, who was charged with murder, but acquitted in court.
See, another crucial fact to me, this like Damien Neville said, this can go in many directions. To me, by looking at the facts and analyzing everything, it only goes in one direction, okay? And it's not Damien Neville. Damien Neville stated that he was coked out of his mind that day. He stayed high. He always was high. The police dropped the murder charges against Damien Neville. There was a full trial. Damon Neville, however, was acquitted of all the charges. There was no evidence, physical evidence, DNA evidence linking him to the crime. Now, like I stated, guys, Mystikal stated to Vlad TV that Damon Neville and his sister had one side of the house. There was a petition, and I'm still trying to understand what that means, actually. Damon Neville, if he lived in the home and he slept in that bed with Michelle, his DNA would have been all over her. I'm not saying that he's never spent the night there and, stayed a few nights. I just don't believe he lived in a house. How can he be so high and coked up out of his mind, murder her, stab her, get out of the house, and Mystikal is there with his girlfriend? Now, Mystikal did state, because I don't want to dance around, Mystikal did state that his girlfriend woke up and said that she had to go. It's not really sure if Mystikal was awake or if he was also asleep, because somebody can just wake up if you're laying next to them and say something, I gotta go home, and then you wake up like, what are you talking about? But like I stated, who goes to sleep that early on their birthday? And your girlfriend is there. Maybe they celebrated earlier in the day. I'm not sure, but this is not sitting right with me. And this becomes very questionable at this point about Mystikal. Now, the story that he just told was another story. He stated that he went to the front door. I guess him and his companion was walking out and he was dropping her off. That's not what was stated to me by one of my other subscribers. It was stated that this was in writing, that Mystikal said he had returned from dropping her off. Now he's placing this woman in the house. When they said Mystikal was in the house, his mom was in the house, his nephew, which was Michelle's son, and Mystikal's son was in the house. They only said it was 4 people that was in the house. And like I said, if Mystikal was in the room with his girlfriend or whoever she was and they were sleeping, how would he know if Damon Neville was in the home? Either way, if he was there or not. If you were sleeping because you said you got up out your bed a little too late, then you changed it around and you made it like you were coming into the home and she left the door open. You assume that she left the door open. Like I said, guys, if you have not seen my previous Mystikal videos, please check them out. And then you can come back and watch this. And then you could just think for yourself. Please open your mind. Like I said, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so when I drop new videos, you guys will be aware. And to my subscribers, thanks again. And to Mrs. Shay, thanks again. And if anyone has any more material that you would like to email me, please look in my About section on my YouTube channel, and my email is right there, okay? Until the next video, guys, take care.